wanted to make this video for you because I want you to see my face, I want you to hear my voice, and I want you to know that I miss you all so much. I hope you're relaxing at home. I hope you're enjoying the time with your families. And tomorrow, I believe you're going to hear from your classroom teachers, and they're going to put out some ideas for some work you can do, some reading, some math, and some writing. But I wanted you to know that I'm here for you as well, and I can help you with any of the work that seems hard for you, or if you just want to share with me what you're doing, what you're writing about, what you're reading. You can email me. I'm also on Seesaw now, so you should be able to contact me through your Seesaw account, through your classroom teacher account, or you can email me if your parents will let you use their email address, or you can use your email address from Clever. If you remember, when you come to my classroom sometimes we get on your email account so that you can type your writing pieces. So if you're able to go into Clever and sign up on your email there, then you can email me from that account. And here's my email address. So it's Gouin, which is my last name, Gouin, and then the @ AAPS.K12.mi.us. So you can email me and I will email you back. We can just chat about things. I've already had a couple of students email me and it was a lot of fun. They told me what they were reading and what they were writing about, and so that's a great way for us to communicate. So look for some emails tomorrow from your teacher and let me know how it's going. My other message that I wanted to give to you today was about working at home. And I know this is kind of strange because you're so used to being at school, and at school you're on a strict schedule, right? If you come in and we have the morning meetings and you go right into math or reading and you have specials and everything's on a schedule. Everything has a time. And I think for me it's important to have a schedule even when I'm at home. So a good thing to do is the night before, write down all the things that you want to do the next day, and then just kind of map it out, like what time you're going to eat breakfast, and what time you're going to get dressed, and what time you might work on your core 5. What time are you going to go outside and play? And you don't have to stick to the schedule strictly. If something happens and you're not able to do what you thought you were going to do at 9 o'clock, that's okay. But at least it gives you an idea and it gives you some goals. And you're more likely to get things done if you have a schedule. I wrote up a sample schedule for you, and I'm going to email this to your parents so you can look at it closely, and then you can design your own schedule when you look at mine and maybe make it similar. So I'm going to show you what my schedule looks like. So I'm going to go through my sample schedule for you and just give you some ideas. Again, I don't mean for you to take my schedule and follow this exactly every day. If you want to try it, that's fine, but I'm not telling you you have to do this. This is just to help you figure out your day and how you're going to schedule your own day. So on my schedule for you, I would have getting up at 8 o'clock. I'm not sure what time any of you get up, but 8 o'clock seems like a good time. And the first thing you want to do is wake up to some kind of alarm. So I don't know what you have, if you have access to a phone alarm or just a regular alarm clock type of thing. And if you can, wake up to some soft sounds or some soft music. Don't wake up to a really loud sound. That's not a good way to wake up. And then get yourself dressed and brush your teeth so you feel good. And then I think it's important to sit down before you start your day and just do some deep breathing, or do some reading, or maybe you have some coloring. Do something that calms you right away in the morning so you can get yourself ready for the day. Then the next thing I would do would be to eat a healthy breakfast. And when I say healthy, everybody has different kinds of foods in their house. I would stay away from real sugary foods in the morning. Then the next thing would be maybe you want to go on Seesaw and see what your teacher put on there for a math activity. And just spend a half an hour on your math activity. And after you do your math activity, give yourself a break. So you might do a movement break. Maybe you're going to get up and do some jumping jacks. Maybe you can do some push-ups. Maybe you can do some crab walks on the floor. But just take a few minutes and give yourself a movement break after you've been sitting and doing math. After your movement break, maybe you want to go back on Seesaw and find out what your teacher left you for your reading activity. So spend a half an hour doing your reading activity, and then give yourself a break. So maybe it's snack time, and you can eat a healthy snack. After your snack, why don't you do your writing activity? And in this way, you're doing something for school, and then you're giving yourself a break. And then you're doing something else, and you're giving yourself a break. And guess what? By 11 o'clock, you've already done your math and your reading and your writing. And you've had some breaks in between. And look how much you've achieved already. If you have a schedule and you stick to it, you can achieve much more than if you just go kind of however you feel throughout the day. Okay, so now you're done with your math and your reading and your writing. Do something fun. I know you guys have a lot of fun things to do. I know you like video games, and that can be a fun thing to do. But you have other things you could do. You could do coloring. You could do crafts. You could do some just right reading. After you do your fun activity, guess what? It's time for lunch. Have a nice, healthy lunch. If someone's helping you prepare lunch, why don't you help them prepare it? That's even another activity you can do, is help your caregivers prepare your meals and learn to cook. This is a great time to learn to cook while you're home. So if you don't know how to cook, get in that kitchen and start learning how to cook some things. After lunch, on my schedule, I have that you would do, get on the computer or whatever device you have at home and do your Core 5. And then it's recess time. You need to get outside every day if you can and get some sun and move around and go for a walk or a bike ride, or just play with your siblings or play with your pet outside. Everybody needs to get outside every day, in my opinion. After recess, come back in and do your dream box. And after you do your dream box, on my schedule, this is time to connect with other people. It's really important that we keep in touch with our family members and our friends right now. We can't get together in person, but we have a lot of great technology that can connect us with our family and friends. So either call or text or FaceTime with a friend or a grandma or a grandparent, a cousin, and have your parents help you with this, but it's really important to stay connected with people. After you do that, we could get back on the computer. You could do a little Raz Kids. Now, you guys were not doing that in my room. Some of you did it last year, and it's on your Clever account. And Raz Kids is where you can listen to a story, and then at the end they ask you some comprehension questions. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun because it will read the story to you, and then you can answer the questions at the end, and it keeps track of your progress, and you earn stars, and then you can buy things with the stars that you earn. So try that program out. It's really fun. After your Raz Kids, I have on my schedule alone time. Alone time is important. I know we're we're in our houses, and some of us have a lot of people in one space, and it's important for us to have a little bit of time just alone. And when you're alone, I would do something that's calming. I would do something that is, examples might be listen to some music, do some art. How about a journal? I think I gave some of you a notebook, and you could journal about what you've done so far during the day. You could clean your room. I bet your mom would like that. You could make your plan for tomorrow. You could start making your schedule for the next day. You could set out your clothes that you're going to wear for the next day. So when you wake up, you just put your clothes right on. Okay, after alone time, this is the time you could help your parents do some chores around the house. I'm sure that they could use your help. Maybe you're going to help them get ready for dinner. Maybe you can take out the garbage. Maybe you can vacuum. Maybe you can dust. Just help your parents out a little bit. They need help too. All right, then we're at about 4:30 in the afternoon. This might be a good time for you to take a shower or a bath, and then get ready for dinner with your family. And again, go in the kitchen, help your parents with dinner, set the table, help them to cook, have them teach you how to cook. Eat your dinner with your family, and then it's time to relax with your family, however you choose to relax with your family. Everybody has kind of a different nighttime routine. Maybe you watch TV together, maybe they let you play some video games, maybe you play a board game. I know my family, we're getting out the board games and we're going for walks together, so spend some time with your family in the evening. And then this is one of the most important things of the whole day. 1 hour before you go to bed. So if your bedtime is at 9 o'clock, I want you to stop all technology at 8 o'clock. So do an activity, do something that does not involve the television, the phone, the computer, the iPad. I want you to shut all of that off and find an activity to do before bedtime. This is really important for your brain. Puzzles are good, reading is good, some more deep breathing like you did in the morning, that's good. Again, play with your pets, even play with your siblings or talk to them, but something that does not involve a screen, okay? I know you guys are probably going to try this. I will be excited to hear what you're putting into your schedule and the kinds of activities you're doing at home. I want to hear all about it. So email me and let me know how it's going. I'll talk to you later.